Mr. An iPhone, sir. What's your name, sir?
Carteret Green.
Carteret Green.
Charterick, yeah, Charderrick.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, sir.
Gentry.
Precious.
Precious Gentry.
Yes.
All right. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Now, Gentry and Gibson Bracy, I don't have on the docket today. So why is that?
I can't hear you.
This Precious speaking. I called up to 36th district to see what could I do to get my license back. I believe this was Tuesday, and she told me that you was having court this morning and to join.
All right.
This is Gibson Bracy. I went to 36th district on the trying to find the date. I was just up there not too long ago, and I had signed up for truck driving school, and that's how I found out that my license, I had a hold on my license, and I was just incarcerated, and I just got out September 23rd of this year.
How much time did you do, sir?
24 months.
So you got that truck driving. You really need to get you a license, huh?
Yes, sir. Can you see me? Cause I can't see myself.
No, you have to start your video up.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see.
So you heard all how short of truck drivers it is. You say you about to make some real good money right quick.
I gotta get to it. Yeah, but I was incarcerated, and I thought my license was valid. So one of the holds I got was they said I didn't have my driver's license. I have my driver's license right here and no insurance.
Well, you have Mr. Faulkner on the line, and if anybody can help you get a license, he can. Good morning, Mr. Faulkner.
Good morning, Judge. How's everything?
Very well. Did you hear Mr. Gibson Bracy's short story there?
A little bit of it.
He said he just got out 24 months, and he said he wanted to went to truck driving school, and they told him his license was not valid. I see two cases open from 18, no ops and a no insurance misdemeanor.
And they are suspended because of those tickets?
Yes, they would be. So that just gives you a little bit. He won't be on the docket today because of more.
So with me having my valid license right now.
You don't have a valid license right now, sir. I always say that license that you have in your hand is not worth the plastic it's printed on right now. But
okay.
Mr. Faulkner's help, he's gonna see if he can do something to change that for you, all right? So
okay.
Just sit there. All right. Good morning, Mr. Morning. Let's just open up, and we're gonna wait on the court report. We're gonna be going, so.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back with your names to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, there will be no talking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, walking around of any kind, or smoking. And please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, good morning. So we're gonna wait on the court reporter, and we're gonna. So, Mr. Garfield, good morning to you, sir.
Morning to you.
I see we're gonna really get to know each other, aren't we? What's the status now, sir,
What do you mean?
about the completion of the community service? Did you get that information to Ms. Green?
I completed. You told me you guys were going to get it.
Call up Ms. Green when you get a chance.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Williams. All right. We're ready. We're ready.
Okay, ready.
Your Honor, I need a copy of the docket if possible.
Certainly.
I sent it and all.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Offers were sent
And yes, continue.
as well. Let me know when you have it.
And I received the docket as well, Ms. Nash. Thank you so much. Good morning.
You're welcome. Yeah, the next one. Seven, 5, 8, 3, 1.
All right. Good morning. We have all the players on the wheels of justice ready to turn. Ms. Williams, Law, are you ready?
Your Honor.
All right, let's go. This is the city of Detroit versus Henry Lee Wilson Gillen. Case numbers U51466719. Let me see what the other ones are. Hold on. All right. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Henry Dillon.
All right. Mr. Gillen, there's not an offer in this file for you, but we have a city attorney here. It's alcohol-related violation. That's all I have. I don't have a ticket. I'm operating off of ROA. So you know how I feel about that, Mr. Faulkner. And
Motion to dismiss, Your Honor.
well, I won't say it's a little premature right now.
Right, it's a regular opinion. Got opportunity.
But I like it. I like it though, Mr. Faulkner.
But I'm trying to get my license too.
Everybody's trying to get their license.
But they
Well,
trying to say they trying to say I disarmed this failed a red signal, but I never failed a red signal.
That ticket is long gone. I was gonna see if we can help you out on that one, but that was 2018. We're talking about this alcohol-related violation. The disregarding the red signal and the improper plate is what's holding your license up. Let's see what happened with this no insurance misdemeanor that was at the same time.
I have paid most of
So
it.
Hold on, sir. Let your attorney do the work for you, all right?
All right.
Mr. Faulkner.
Yes, Your Honor.
In 2018, it appears that this Gillen was stopped for disregard the red signal, improper plates, and no insurance misdemeanor. At that time, he pled to the improper plate, and you still owe $54 on that improper plate to
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
And then the no insurance misdemeanor was dismissed, and it seems like the disregard the red signal just went by the wayside for some reason. And that's in default. So that's what's got his license suspended.
Doesn't seem right. If he pled on one of the cases, they should have all been together.
That's what I would think.
Not necessarily. if he is the default.
Let's see, default judgment 7/9/18. Well, my problem with this, no. My problem with this is that, let's see. All right, well, it appears that you may have missed that. That's what, I have a ticket that was on offense date of 5/31/2018. The ticket was entered into the system on 6/15/2018. And the arraignment date was 7/9/18. Responsive, guilty, not answered by court, scheduled for pre-trial, 7/23/18.
I know one time I came down there because I'm not from there, and I came with my cell phone. They told me I couldn't come in there with my cell phone because I was on the city bus, and that's how I got down there by GPS down there. So they turned me around, told me I had to go back.
All right, you want to make a motion on his behalf, Mr. Faulkner?
Yeah, I'd move to dismiss, Your Honor, and answer to justice at least, because it should have been taken care of back then. And the consequences are great.
Your Honor,
Yeah, we're going to set aside.
I want to object to setting aside that. We missed it was a default in 2018, and it just puts a heavy burden on prosecution now for a 3-year-old case that was already defaulted on, and he did not bring it up when he took the other matter with the misdemeanor. So he came back to court and dealt with the misdemeanor. He didn't ask for
We don't know what he asked.
but it was not handled. So 3 years later, I think that is put a heavy burden on the prosecution, which on the defaulted case. And now, if we have to do a trial on that, Your Honor, it puts us in a bad situation.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grant your motion, Mr. Faulkner. And the heavy burden argument, I'm not really buying that because it's a disregard of red signal.
Right, but my issue is that if the officer, for 3 years ago, the officer have no recollection, that's on a defaulted matter that was closed.
Okay, I agree. But, and I agree that because we're not going to even have to go there because I'm going to dismiss the matter. And the reason why I'm doing that is because in today's time, he's pled to, he had at that time a no insurance misdemeanor, he had an improper plate, and he had this disregard and red signal that brought that probably persisted, that probably brought all of this on. And in today's time, we would routinely just let him plead to one and dismiss the two anyway. And then by his testimony, he says that he did set a court date, and for some reason the other misdemeanor the civil infraction didn't ride along with it. And then he says he came down to the court on the bus, and they didn't allow him in the courthouse at that time because he had a cell phone. Now we're in a new generation as well because they would allow him in the courtroom with a cell phone. So it's almost the same thing.
But Your Honor, we can't go back and deal with anybody's issue every time these issues happen 2 or 3 years. We will be doing this for forever. If that's the case, we'll never be able to close any cases. Every time someone misses something like this, if we put an argument in and we're going to go back and reinstate it, we can be reinstating cases for 2017, 2016, 2018, 2019.
And some judges do set aside those defaults. And on good cause, I would set aside the default too. So I find it good cause to set aside the default. And I'll take judicial notice that a lot of times these matters are set for proper dates, and the civil infractions do not ride along with the misdemeanor.
Right, but since he missed the court date, it was a decent. And
Yeah.
that's just his assertion of what happened. So
And I'm believing his assertion. I believe in his assertion. And then again, going back to what routinely is done is he's paid. Where, you know, a lot of this is not this is not punitive. We always make some sort of, the people always make some sort of deal in order to resolve these cases. And just in today's time, just like before, I'm sure they would dismiss this ticket back then had it rolled along like it was supposed to. So dismiss the matter. He still has an open alcohol that he needs to deal with. So it gets that ticket dismissed at either a trial or make some sort of resolution. He's going to have to pay. So he'll still pay something.
It's not about the money, Your Honor. I just want to put on the record.
Okay.
But with that open container, I was up in Lindsay, Partystone, 7 miles.
Listen, let's not talk about that, sir. You talk about that with your lawyer. All right? You got to talk about that with your lawyer. I can put you in a breakout room so you can speak to him about the facts and circumstances of it. But today, it's just an arraignment.
All right.
We don't. I can't hear your facts and circumstances about what's going on with that.
All right.
So I'm gonna set aside detail and I'm gonna dismiss this matter for you. You still owe $54 on the plate ticket. You pay the $54. You should be able to go get a driver's license if you don't have anything else going on in any other jurisdiction.
All right.
Now, what do you want to do? Well, yeah, you'll have to pay a reinstatement fee of the $45. So $54 plus the $45 reinstatement. I'm going to make him pay the $45 reinstatement fee on the default.
So
he knows for $54. I don't know if there's a reinstatement fee on that. It's just $54 for the improper plate that he's paid something for that. Then he'll pay the $45 reinstatement fee on the disregard and red suit. And pull that matter off. Now, what do you want to do with this alcohol related violation?
You said from the free trial, so
The ticket should be in the file.
right. This is the ROA, you know, we got to call downstairs to find out.
All right, so Mr. Faulkner, do you want does your client want another pre-trial date for this, or does your client want a trial date?
I'll have to ask him, Your Honor. What would we accomplish by another pretrial? We don't have the file. There's nothing we can do.
Okay, they call downstairs now. If we get
we don't really know what the charge is.
Yes, we don't. If we get this,
No, baby, stop.
I don't know. All right. So let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get that ticket up here. Sit tight, Mr. Gillen, and we're gonna pass the matter to see if we can get the original ticket. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Very well. Gentry.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes, you get your file. What about Gentry? You know.
Oh, that's the lady that I called out for that as well. She's the walk-in.
Oh, they don't have a file. Okay, well, your file isn't up here yet.
Gentry?
Yes, we don't have your file yet. And then let's go.
Yeah, I'm not from Baltimore.
Pardon me?
I was just saying that I wasn't from Baltimore.
Baltimore. I don't know. Can you mute yourself until you call your name? All right, Mr. Green.
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you.
Let's see here.
All right, we ain't touch nothing else.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Charlie Green, case numbers SP 8970, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 916165, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 946208, counts 1.
Why need M's name on here instead of my name?
Be quiet, Miss Middleton. Unmute your phone, please.
Donna, can you repeat that case number? And the first one as well, I'm sorry.
Let's start over. This is City of Detroit versus Charlie Green, case numbers SP 896470, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 916165, counts 1 and counts 2. Case number SP 946208, counts 1 and counts 2. Case number SP 12013101 and SP 12013116, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
I'll fucking represent the defendant. Your name, sir?
Charter Green.
All right. So it just has in here pleading state. So these
Multi-state charges.
yeah, they're all state charges. All right, so we're gonna have to get the state prosecutor on the line. Mr. Green, you have, we're gonna have to get the state prosecutor on the line because these were charged under the state statute instead of the city. And we'll have to call the state and get an offer from them before we can move forward.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna get them on the line and we'll pass that until then.
Okay, so just sit on the phone, just wait on the phone?
Please do.
Okay, sir.
All right, let's call. Go ahead.
Okay, can I understand? I'm trying to understand. You said this is for a state?
So it's 2 ways the police officer can write you. They can write you under the city ordinance or city code, or they can write it under the Michigan state statute.
Okay.
In these instances, for some reason, maybe you got pulled over by a state trooper. No,
I never did. No state troopers, all city. Because
they decided to write it under the state statute. So instead of the city statute, same difference, it's just a different code. The city attorney I have in the courtroom now, he's only authorized to handle stuff that are written under the city's code.
Okay.
And the state, the attorney in the office so they can get their input on what they want to write it for, right?
All right, because I know I have a close friend, Darren Johnson. He used to be a police officer, and he's been telling me how to go by it, paying all of my tickets so I could get my license. Because it's been a while, sir, and I'm just tired of riding around like this.
Yeah, you should have been listening to him a long time ago then and slowing down and stuff.
I know, sir, and I apologize.
Don't apologize to me, you know, yeah, but you're here now, so it'll get resolved one way or the other.
Okay.
Just take a little more time. All right. What is this, Nigentia?
Nagante?
Nagante?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Nagante Gibson Gracie, case number 1847982, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, P. 22994, representing defendant. Your name, sir?
Nagante Gibson Bracy.
All right. So this is one that Mr. Ross, that you can give us some input on. We have charges of no ops and a no insurance misdemeanor. He mentioned. You want to speak to him about it, Mr. Faulkner?
What's the offer on it, Your Honor?
Mr. Goss, no ops, no insurance misdemeanor. Failure to display. That's going to be a misdemeanor, a $240 fine, and it's going to generate an automatic 30-day suspension of your driver's license. I can give you a trial date, sir, or you can take that deal, but you got to understand that your driver's license will be suspended for another 30 days.
So after the 30 days, what I do after that? Do I pay?
You go get a driver's license if you don't have any other tickets anywhere.
Okay.
I believe he mentioned, Mr. Faulkner, that he went to truck driving school, just got out of prison, and went to truck driving school and found out that his license was suspended.
Yes. You want to go ahead and proceed on this, sir?
Let's run it. Run his driver's license.
Which one?
Please. Mr. Here, you don't have it. Stopping him from, he learned of these tickets when he went to truck driving school. Is that correct, sir?
I had signed up for truck driving school, and they told me I had a hold on my license, and we couldn't, proceed with the progress until I took care of this.
How old are you, sir?
30.
Do you have any tickets in any other jurisdictions?
No, sir.
All right.
You have any more? That's it. Yeah.
All right, so the deal today is changed, sir. The city attorney has listened to your story, and he's going to offer you an allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That is a misdemeanor, but it doesn't have any abstraction, and I will dismiss the matter upon payment of $240 fine. So you won't even have a misdemeanor, and the other matter will be dismissed as well.
Okay.
You want to take that deal, sir?
Yes.
All right. Did you ever get your camera working?
Huh?
Did you ever get your camera working?
No, I'm because it got the red line through the start video, and I keep pressing it, and it's my first time using Zoom.
So try and press it again.
No, it's just flashing.
All right, sir. Can you raise your right hand?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, sir. Put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Understand that you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
And that you, if you, by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what you stated in the record, than what I stated in the record?
No, sir.
Okay, so let me draw your attention back to March 31st of 2018 at around 9:55 p.m. The city of Detroit, in the area of Chicago and Wisconsin Street, sir, did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
I really cannot remember.
Plead no contest, Your Honor.
All right. Based on the fact that this is a 2018 ticket, what is the basis for the no contest plea?
No recollection.
All right, very well. I'm going to accept the plea under no contest. Will your client, though, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the stop?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to accept your plea under no contest to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'll take it under a 3-month delayed sentence. I'll dismiss immediately upon payment of $240 fine. And with the stipulation of probable cause, Counselor, I'll dismiss the other matter.
So stipulate, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else, Counselor?
No, Your Honor.
I believe so.
There is?
They indicated that he did 2 years in prison.
Oh, ask for credit. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You went right by me. Ask for credit for time served.
All right, when did you get out, sir?
September 23rd of this year.
Are you on parole?
Yes, sir. I have a 12-month parole. And I'm on a GPS tether.
All right, very well. All right, I'm gonna sentence you to 30 days, and I'm going to close this matter out. Time served.
Okay.
Okay, and then we will waive the reinstatement fees as well.
Okay. So after the 30 days, I'll be able to get my driver's license?
You'll be able to go get your driver's license today if you
Okay.
I would give it a 48 hours or something by Monday or Tuesday. As soon as it should be today, because it should be immediately, but it takes time for them to get the stuff over to the Secretary of State.
Okay.
All right, so waive reinstatement. All right, good luck to you, sir. That you
All right,
get that. There's a big need for truck drivers, and my buddy is a truck driver. He makes tons of money. I mean, it's unlimited.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to it, man. I sat down long enough.
All you have to do is do it. It's not hard. The only people that make things hard is ourselves.
All right.
Right, Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
All right, so good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Let's see, this is Joshua Antonio Lee.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Joshua Antonio Lee, case number SP 1167085, counts 1 and counts 2. It's not much you have to do with this one, Mr. Proctor. Mr. Lee is already the offer is, to plead responsible to the expired plate. It appears he's already done that because he's paid that expired plate fee. So with that payment of that civil infraction, we're gonna dismiss the other two matters. Dismiss paid related civil infraction. There's no fees or no reinstatement fees. So, sir, with that being said, you're free to leave. Be dismissed.
Thank you.
Have a great day, sir.
You too.
Hello, Your Honor. I didn't hear my name.
What's your name?
Derek Tolbert.
Derek Tolbert. All right.
I didn't hear my name either, Your Honor. I didn't hear mine either.
Yes, I ain't heard mine either, Your Honor.
All right. Now is a good time to check people in.
Do you got Martin Lewis?
Well, let me get it. So first I'm gonna get Miss Middleton. Let's get Miss Middleton's.
Theodore Gusman.
Well, wait a minute, Miss Middleton. Do you have a?
Your Honor, I'm not computer literate, but someone used this computer. Can you hear me? Good morning.
Give me a second, Miss Middleton. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm Lisa Griffin.
Okay, Lisa Griffin.
Yes, I don't know how to take.
All right. Very well. Lisa Griffin.
Yes, Lisa Denise Griffin.
Right. I don't see you on the docket. But
Today is the 15th.
Lisa
Denise Griffin.
That last name Griffin or EN?
IN.
All right, so let me,
there you go. I see my name.
That's a 15. You want me to pull it?
11:15. Yeah, you're a month early, Miss Griffin.
Damn. Ooh, excuse my smart language.
So who's on 3658 4750? Who's that?
Oh, we could have to go get the secretary of state to give me enough money.
Theodore Gusman. Theodore Gusman.
Yes, Your Honor.
Everybody
Theodore Gusman.
All right.
Theodore Gusman.
Yeah.
All right, you still owe money, sir.
Pardon me?
You still owe money.
Do I still owe money?
You do still owe money.
No, I talked to my probation officer, Mr. Bradford. He said I was clear.
It says you owe 114 here.
He told me I was clear.
Call up Mr. Garfield, please.
Yep, I called him 3 days later after I talked to you, September 15th.
It says you owe money, so he may have said you were clear with the things you had to do with testing and all that stuff, but it says you owe money. But we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Your Honor, you have Aaron Locke.
I do now.
Okay, so we're gonna check.
I have Aaron Lott, Martin Lucas.
Yes.
Aaron Locke, Aaron Michael Locke, yes.
Your Honor.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Martin Lewis, I don't see Martin Lewis on here. What brings you here today, sir?
Because when I had left mine, they said I had I had 3 court dates. I already went to one, then I got one on the 15th, which is today, and on the 2nd. So if I'm not in there, can you tell me what courtroom I'm supposed to be in?
You would probably be in here, so I do have, Lewis, let's see if the date of birth is correct. What's your date of birth?
4/28/95.
No, that's not true. What's your middle name?
Luther.
Who?
Luther. Hello?
You have Martin Lewis up there. I got it.
You got, They're still trying to get it.
Hello?
You're gonna have to wait as well, sir. Scheduled for pretrial on November 2nd.
You said when?
We can push all these. You're supposed to be here November 2nd.
November.
Yeah, you can wait to see if we can pull your file. But if not, you can come back November 2nd.
No, okay, but listen, am I supposed to be in court today anywhere?
I can't really tell you that. All I see is what I see here. If you were gonna be in court for any of these matters, it would be all in front of me and until 11/21, November 2nd.
Okay, look, I just had a court date on the 4th, and they had, and when they told me on the 4th, they said I got another court date on December 2nd. Then I'll probably go to court.
November 2nd.
Yeah, no. This is something different from November 2nd from the one I just had. That was a felony. This one on November 2nd is a misdemeanor.
All right. Well, if you want to wait, we can deal with these. If not, you come back on November 2nd. That's up to you.
All right. Thank you, sir. I see you.
Good.
Your Honor, you got Aaron Michael Lott, Your Honor?
I have you, sir. Good morning, Miss APA Wolf.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
All right, we have Mr. Chardrick Green.
Yes.
He has some misdemeanors that he needs to clear up, and they're all fit the state code, and we're going to see. Want to give you an opportunity on see if you can avail him of some offer that he would, whatever offer that you have, give him an opportunity to see if he wants to take it or wants to take a trial. So, do you have the JIS there in front of you?
Judge, if you have the ticket numbers, I can pull them up. I don't have anything.
All right, if you're ready.
I'm ready.
SP 8. We're back on the record. Put your appearance on the record, APA.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexander Wolf on behalf of the people, P84516.
All right. We have SP 896470, counts 1, 2, and 3. We have SP 916165, counts 1 and 2. We have SP 946208, counts 1 and counts 2. And we have SP 12031, 1, and SP 1201316, counts 1 and counts 2. They all appear to have been written under the state code. And I'm gonna let you know, Green, that you also have some old civil infractions. And what I can do for you.
Okay.
Go ahead,
I'm
man.
sorry.
You finish what I'm saying. If you're looking to get all this up, what I can do for you is I can try to get you as close to the original ticket as possible and waiving some of the late fees and the discretionary. That's going to be after you take care of the matters that are at hand today, all right?
Okay. Yes, I will, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Judge,
Yes.
what was the second to last set of ticket numbers? It started with SP 120.
13101. That's a civil infraction. Tell you to stop that. Those seem like the more recent. Yeah, those are recent. And the SP 2013116 counts 1 and counts 2.
Okay, thank you, Judge. I'll pull these up right now and look at them.
All right.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
It should be like 2 recent tickets I just got within like a year or so.
We got them all. Everything that you have, we call them. Except
okay,
for,
thank you, sir.
Except for the civil infractions, you're gonna have to pay the money on those. I told you I would waive some of the fine costs that are discretionary. All right.
No, yeah, there's no problem, sir. Whatever it takes, just so I can get my life back on track and get these tickets out the way, sir.
All right, that's what we're here for. All right, very well.
Still wait on Mr. Bradford.
Bradford.
Bradfield,
Mr. Gusman, until I call your name, please do not interrupt. All right.
Okay, sir.
All right, who's gone 918-2378? Good morning, Mr. Your Who else is that? 918-2378.
That's Derek Tober, Your Honor.
Derek Tober, all right.
All right, thank you.
All right, you need something?
I just wanted to let you guys know that I talked with Shannon. You guys have to order the transcript, so I just let the clerk know, and then I gave all the information. The date, the individual's name, and then the court reporter.
And then base.
I don't know if you guys have to. I just know we can't pay for it because it's not for one of our. It's technically Shannon doesn't see it as something we should be paying, and that's what she told me. Kind of. I don't think you'll have to pay for it, Your Honor. I'm not positive though.
Okay.
I just don't see them charging you guys for a transcript.
Well, that's gonna solve.
Well, actually, yeah, she gotta get paid, so I don't know how it'll work, Your Honor.
All right.
But I just wanted to let you guys know. I'm sorry about that, Your Honor.
No problem. We have Mr. Lawrence back. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, let's move on. See if we can. We're waiting on Brad. Waiting on Green Department for Garfield. We're waiting on. Gusman. Let's get Mr. Tolbert. Okay, Mr. Tolbert, you mentioned that you were going to take the Michigan defensive driving course. Did you get that done, sir?
Yes, sir.
Did you send me the proof of that?
Yes, I did, sir.
All right. All right, well, look, we're going to wait till the city attorney comes back because he's got to give you the offer for these cases. Let's see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ms. Greenfield.
Mr. Garfield mentioned, she mentioned that she's going to talk to those people that are at the place. we're gonna wait on him to come back. So let's move on to the next person. Please,
Wait on who? Me, sir? I'm right here.
the city attorney to come back. He's the one that wants you to take that class.
Yeah. I guess maybe that's the reason why he's got those other charges out there. He's got a reinstatement and
Yes, that is the why. All right. But does Garfield say he's completed everything? We still got
he's out.
Anybody else there for him?
He's a supervisor. He's got to zoom in. He's got to find somebody to verify.
All right. So I see where the money comes from, sir. I will waive the warrant fee and the late fee. That'll get you down from $114 to $45. You're gonna have to pay the reinstatement fee. So when we still waiting on probation to check in to make sure everything else is copacetic. All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's call a case. This is the city of Detroit versus Lisa Denise Griffin, case number SP 1139139. Ms. Griffin, appears that you already entered into a plea for this matter, and I told you I would take that as under a 3-month delay. I told you I would dismiss the matter immediately upon payment of a $240 fine, and that was back in June 11th, 2021. This is 3 months and or maybe 4 months, and no payment yet.
Your Honor, I did pay those tickets. They sent my fiance the payment because I paid it off of his credit card. And it's on his phone and he's at work right now. It shows that I paid $200. I paid the money.
I'm not gonna buy it until I see it on the computer here. When did you make that payment?
Back when we had the I paid it the same day. I got out of court.
How much did you pay?
I paid $240-something.
He must have paid to his own tickets because it's not giving you any credit here.
Oh, I wish I could call it right now, but I can't.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna have to call him, and I'm gonna give you one last time to pay.
Okay.
Work that out with him.
I sure will.
Mess this deal up. If you don't get this paid.
It's gonna be paid soon. If not today, Monday. It will be paid.
You see how they come. The same person a couple of weeks ago came with the same line.
No, I know I paid it.
Paid. He swore it was paid, but when I told him 10 days in the Wayne County Jail and he'd get a week to pay it, he came with that money on Monday morning. That was last Friday.
I remember that.
You remember that? He came Monday morning. So am I gonna have to tighten the grip up on you like that, Miss Griffin?
No, Your Honor.
Huh?
He says, thank you for your submission to the 36th District Court. This is a confirm that you have successfully received your submission online payment on June 11, 2021 at 2:24 p.m.
And I'll tell you what, that is exactly the same thing that Mr. Agbo showed me when he said he paid.
Oh, wow.
That is exactly the same exact thing that he showed me. And all I can do is say this, ma'am. I can't really go by that. I have to go by what's in the system. And in the system is saying that you didn't pay.
I understand.
So I'm gonna give you some more time.
I don't see his name on information. That's the problem. I see his name, but not my name.
I told you he paid it on his own stuff.
I understand it. But yes, Your Honor, it will be paid
All right, so how much time do you need?
either today or Monday.
All right.
And
Let's
that's
give
my
you,
right hand up.
well, I don't need your right hand up.
Understand that,
Well,
but that's how guaranteed I am.
I'll say this. Should I do her like Mr. Oswald?
Oh, please.
I won't do you like Mr. Oswald, because Mr. Oswald was straight up trying to play me, you know? So I don't believe you're trying to play me. So I'm gonna say, October 22nd, 2021, 8:25 a.m. I'm gonna set it for review again. And if it's paid, ma'am, you don't have to show back up. But if it isn't paid, you gotta show back up. And then we'll put the clamps down on you.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right?
Yes.
All right, have a great day.
Thank you.
All right.
Your Honor, what did you say about that reinstatement fee?
Mr.
Guzman.
Until I call your name, please do not interrupt.
Hell, get out of here.
Huh? You want to get out of here?
I heard you, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
All right, let's get Mr. It looks like Miss APA Wolf has something up for Mr. Green. Is that correct, Ms. Wolf?
That's correct, Judge. Also, when I pulled up the tickets, 4 of them do appear to be for the city, unless it's just how they were written in the ROA, but they come up under city ordinances.
All right, well, we're gonna put something out then. We got both the parties here. So what is your resolution? And Mr. Goss is sitting here as well. What do you propose for Mr. Green?
So, Judge, there's 3 no insurance misdemeanors, and all 3 of those can be dismissed. So that's SP 9462082, SP 9161652, SP 8964703. And then Mr. Green would plead to SP 8964702. And then also amend SP 1201361 to fail to display.
You wouldn't look to have a dismissal on a SP 9462082?
Yes.
No insurance misdemeanor. I have a dismissal of an SP 9161652. No insurance misdemeanor. And what's that third dismissal?
SP 8964703. And Judge, there's also a 4th dismissal. I forgot. SP 9161651.
So you're dismissing the license repeat offender, right?
Yes, Judge.
And then he's pleading, if he wants to take the deal, let me pull up his name. All right, he's pleading to which one that you're asking him to plead to?
Plead to SP 8964702, and also an amend SP 1201361 to fail to display.
SP 1, say that last one again.
SP 1201361.
SP 1201361. Let me print these out.
What was the charge on the case that ended in 4702?
I believe that was a drive unregistered vehicle.
And you wanted to plea on that? Okay.
But that was for me?
All of it's for you.
Okay, what she mean by drive? The last one she said.
Just be patient, sir. Be patient.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're gonna give you an opportunity to speak. Plead to amended count on the SP 120136161 to failure to display.
Yes,
Is that
Judge.
right? All right.
And then the remaining 4 tickets that I did not list appear to be city tickets when I pulled them up.
Which one do you have as city tickets?
Which ones, Judge?
Yes.
Okay, let me look. So ticket SP 896470 is a city ticket. And then ticket SP 94628081 also appears to be a city ticket.
Not say that again.
The second one you would like me to repeat, Judge?
Mm-hmm.
SP 94628081. Then the third one would be SP 1201301. And the last one, SP 120136162.
All right, very well. All right, so did you hear that, sir? Just plead the state. All right, so that's your deal. Your deal is plead to failure to display and plead to
Unregistered.
Unregistered, untitled. And well, yeah, unregistered, untitled, and then we'll dismiss all the other tickets. That's going to be a $480 fine. We'll waive the warrant fees. You'll be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees and all the other things.
Okay, okay. So the money I paid y'all, like the $1,400, that don't go to nothing.
You will if you have a bond. Let me see. If you have a bond,
I came down willingly and paid that out of my pockets to get the warrants and all that lifted. I think I gave y'all like $1,400.
well, you should almost be clear. You should probably. I'm not going to do the math for you, but you'd be close to getting a lot of this stuff all the way down.
Yeah, thank God for that, and I appreciate everything, prosecutor, you, and attorney.
You're probably going to have to come with a little more money, but what we're going to do, I told you what I'll do, and now that you have that $1,400 here, we'll just go into the system and administratively reduce those fines. If it's nothing further, Ms. Wolf, I think that you have done what we needed of you today, so you're free to leave unless you want to stay.
Judge, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Lie down.
So that unregistered, untitled is the one, and a failure to display is the other one, Mr. Faulkner?
Now, these are on the state. What about the city?
He's going to dismiss.
Okay, got you covered. Do you understand the offer, Mr. Green?
Yes, sir. So just go now. You just go down to 36. This.
First, we got to take care of the ticket.
Okay.
And after you take care of them, then the judge is going to tell you the bond is going to end up paying for it. They're going to take it out of your bond. It should cover it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, you got to plead guilty to those 2 charges.
Well, let's get it rolling. I plead guilty.
You want to take this deal?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, I understand, or you can put your hand down. You understand, Mr. Green, that the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody else anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let's do this. Let's start by going back to, I'm just going to take just 2. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna have you plead to the failure to display, $240 fine. Then a no insurance misdemeanor, I'm gonna amend that to improper plate, $240 fine, and dismiss the rest. All right, so, and then, so let's start by saying, back in July 16th, 2021, at around 12:49 p.m., is that Glendale? In the area of Glendale, they don't have a street. They just,
Yes, that's
on that date and time, sir, in that area, did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
yes, sir.
And did that Detroit police officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, sir.
Why is that?
Because they were suspended.
Very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. On that same date and time, sir, were you operating a 2007 Infiniti?
Yes, sir.
Did that officer ask you to produce a valid insurance for that vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No, sir.
Why is that?
Like suspended license.
And because you didn't have any invalid insurance, correct?
Right. Well, yes.
All right. Very, very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of improper plates. You understand that the failure to display is going to generate an automatic 30-day suspension. That's going to be a misdemeanor. The improper plates, though, is going to be a misdemeanor, but it's not going to get the abstraction on your driving record. With the stipulation of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss all the other matters, Mr.
So stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, sir. I'm going to also waive all warrant fees, and I'm going to hold you responsible to pay all reinstatement fees.
Okay, yeah.
I told you that I would give you some relief on these other tickets. So let's go in there now, Ms. Nash. Since you've put up with a considerable amount of money, sir, Mr. Gillen, you're gonna have to sit up, sir, and wake up. You're gonna let's go to SP 8964691. Let's waive any late fees. I've saved you $81 on that ticket, sir.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Let's go to. Let me know.
I think it was 7 1.
Let's go to SP 9161641. Let's waive any late fees or reinstatement fees. Not even reinstatement fees for that. I'll save you $40 on that ticket or $45 on that ticket.
Okay.
And then the 2 at the end of the next one. All right, $27. All right, let's go to SP 9461521. Save you 35 on that one. Let's go to 50. Whenever you're ready. Just let me know. $15,411,111. And I saved you $81 on that one.
Thank you.
All right, so with that being said, let me make sure that we have all this stuff in right this minute.
So when can I go down there now and pay it?
You can come down here now and you can tell them to apply that $1,400 bond to your balance. And you can look on the computer. When you look on the computer now, that'll give you an accurate amount. Can we give him an accurate amount now? On that printout? Or you have to enter that other stuff in?
Yeah, the amount.
Yes, you have to enter that stuff.
What computer look on?
On the 36th district, or you just come on down.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get this over with.
I'm sure. You just come on down.
All right.
All right, then that's 1, 2. All right. If it's nothing further, I'm gonna set this aside and finish all this paperwork up after I'm done.
Okay.
If it's nothing further, sir, you have a great day.
All right. Thank you. So what time do you think I should come down? The paperwork will be straight.
If you get down here, it'll be straight in an hour or so.
All right, Ms. Park, I thank you very much, Your Honor. You have a blessed and safe day.
You as well, sir. Have a great weekend.
All right.
All right. So let's, O'Driscoll, probation officer O'Driscoll.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor. Good morning. I've been asked to fill in for Gary Bradfield for defendant Theodore Gussman.
All right, Mr. Gussman, now you're up.
Yes, sir.
All right. No, one there. Class.
I trust you. Yeah, I had to check on 340. I might have a trial out there. You know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I know. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Theodore Gussman, case number Z80561101. Appearances for the record, please.
Your name, probation officer?
Jennifer O'Driscoll on behalf of the probation department.
Qualified to represent the defendant. And your name, sir?
Theodore Gussman.
All right, Mr. Gussman. Good morning to you, Theo, probation officer.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor.
Do you have some input on what Mr. Gussman is looking at?
Yes, I've gone through the file. He's originally assigned to the probation officer a record of Gary Bradfield. It appears that Officer Bradfield submitted a motion in order for discharge from probation on September 1st of 2020. I'm not sure what happened with that. He did submit that motion, and then there was a review hearing on February 25th of 2021. The defendant failed to appear for that review hearing, and then a capias was issued. But according to Mr. Bradfield's notes and everything on this case, is the defendant has complied with all terms and conditions of probation, and that motion in order was previously submitted.
I don't have the motion in the proposed order in the file, but since you have said so, I don't know if Mr. Faulkner needs to respond.
No, Your Honor.
All right. So what I'll do is I just saw that you owed $114. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to waive the warrant cost on this, and I'm going to waive the late penalty. So and we're going to close the matter out. I'll sign that order to close the matter out if I'm presented with it. And Mr. Gussman, congratulations to you for compliant. and
Thank you, Your
complete.
Honor.
I hope that, we don't go back down this road again.
No, sir.
If you pay that $45 reinstatement fee, it appears that you will be, totally clear here in the 36th District Court.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, anything further?
Nothing from probation.
No, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on in.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
You as well. Oh, we have a trial set for Mr. Matthew Ruiz here. All right. Let's get Mr. Lawrence out of here. Mr. Lawrence, you won, sir.
Okay.
This is the city of Detroit. This is what you call, everyone, an exercise in persistence. This is the city of Detroit versus Cass Lawrence. Case numbers SP 1145118, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearances for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant, in your name, sir. Mr. Lawrence, your name?
Cass Lawrence.
Your Honor, is this set for trial today?
And the date is the date and time set for trial matter. Is there a Matthew Ruiz? Matthew Ruiz, officer. Hearing no response, the officer was set to be here at 9 a.m. I'll get my half-hour break period, so it is now 9:42. The matters are going to be dismissed based on no officer's presence. That doesn't mean that the officer cannot file the case, Mr. Lawrence. So
There's no problem either way.
All right, the matter is going to be dismissed. Congratulations to you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day. Is there anything I got to wait for, or something supposed to come in the mail, or that's it?
No, we'll just put this in the system and it'll be dismissed. The thing I see that you have, you owe a $45 down or something, but I don't know, but that's something that seems to be pretty old. So other than that, that's it.
All right, thank you.
Good day.
All right.
All right. Officer Baxter, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Ross. He has his computer. Is Goldstein here? All right, let's move on. Mr. Gillen, what were we waiting on for you?
On the ticket for the open container.
They didn't have it downstairs, that new ticket.
They didn't have the ticket.
Didn't find it.
Let's go. Want to set this for a trial date, Mr. Faulkner?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Let's recall the city of Detroit versus Henry Lee Wilson Gillen, case number U514667919. Sir, you sit there and you roll your eyes, and I don't believe nothing but fair to you today. And I see a complete look at him, scratching your head, a complete lack.
I've been holding his phone since 8 o'clock.
I understand that. That's the way court goes, though. You've been to court before.
Yeah, but you don't gotta hold no phone.
I can have you sit down here in the courtroom since 8 o'clock. But you got the ability to do it on Zoom. Now, there's a process and a procedure to all this, and you got to go through it just like everybody else does.
But how much longer I had to?
Look at him, man. You don't have to do anything. You know, so I'm gonna set this for trial. Is this the new date here? But we can give it up as January.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set this for trial January 28, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right, trial. What do we, with the other stuff I set aside the default and dismiss the other matter. He's gonna have to, I'm gonna waive the warrant fee on that. He's gonna have to pay the reinstatement fee. Boy, some people can be so ungrateful, I'll tell you that.
No, I ain't ungrateful.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. If it's nothing further, sir, I'll see you back here on January 28th. I try to explain to you what's going on and let you know. I try to explain to everybody what's going on and let them know. Your matter doesn't need an actual ticket in the file. All right? If they don't have a ticket on the date of trial, I will dismiss the ticket like your attorney has motioned for the court to dismiss. But I'm gonna give them an opportunity to see if they can find the ticket. And at the end of the day, if they do find the ticket, we will have a trial. We'll settle it on January 28th. One way or another, but I'm gonna try to be fair to all sides. And I thought I was being overly fair for you because I believed your story and about coming into court that day and having to take the bus and not being able to. And I set aside that default. But you still shaking your head, scratching your head toward me.
No, I ain't even ate yet, sir.
I haven't either.
I know, but I had got rid of one. Okay.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
You too. Have a better one.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
All right.
Your Honor?
Yes.
I apologize. I want to identify the background noise. I'm trying to hear through it, but it's creating a.
Well, I think that's coming from Mr. Lamp.
Is that me?
I'm gonna mute you, sir. Until I call your name, you can unmute yourself when I call your name.
That helped. Thank you.
All right, this Miss Gentry, does she have an Aaron Lott? Let's get these.
Lott is up here.
I got it.
Okay.
All right, this is a matter that's not on the docket today. Well, let's call the matter that is on the docket. All right, this is the matter of City of Detroit versus Aaron Michael Lott, case number SP 7949776, counts 1 and counts 2, and 1847445, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearances for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Yes, my name is Aaron Lott.
Okay, very well. All right, so there's what we have is an offer in the file, and that is to plead to the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. And with that, we'll dismiss the other matters. $240 fine. I'll waive the warrant fees. You'll be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees, and that'll generate an automatic 30-day suspension upon plea. you have a right to a trial, and you have a right to, sir, come on now. Mr. Lamp, you gonna fire that up right in my face? And you have a right to speak to Mr. Faulkner if you want to discuss the implications of this, or discuss whether you want to take it to trial or not, or whatever you want to do.
You understand the offer, Mr. Lott?
I wanted him to repeat it again because I can't really hear it. There's too much going on in the background.
All right, so failure to display a valid driver's license, a $240 fine. That's a misdemeanor that will generate an automatic 30-day suspension upon plea, and we'll dismiss the other matters. I'll waive the warrant fees, and you'll be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees.
Okay.
You want to take that deal?
Yes.
You want to go to the deal? You want to speak to Mr. Faulkner?
I want to take that deal, Your Honor.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir. Let me draw your attention back to January 3rd, 2018, at around 12:50 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Harmon and Woodward. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And on that day, sir, were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, I was asked for a driver's license and insurance, and I don't have driver's license, and I did have insurance at the time. He told me that I didn't have insurance because it was against the law for me to search for my insurance paper that was in my glove box. He said I couldn't go under a bunch of papers to get it.
That's crazy. All right, so that's going to be dismissed anyway, but you didn't have a driver's license, right?
No, sir.
All right, sir, so I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. That's a $240 fine. With the stipulation of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss the other matters.
So stipulate, Your Honor.
And I'm going to say this to you, sir. One of these matters I'm dismissing is to failure to use due caution for stationary authorized emergency response vehicle. I don't know. I'll put it this way. I don't know even if it's true. You live on Hindle Street, huh?
Yes.
I live on Delmar.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Probably know my family.
Yeah, I'm sure I do. I don't know if it's true about you not stopping for a emergency vehicle, but if it is true and you didn't stop for that vehicle, then I gotta say this: you gotta stop. I'm just saying you gotta stop because these people are getting, maybe one of our loved ones or somebody's loved one is in some bad situation, and they need to do everything they can do to get them there. So this is not just a lecture to you, it's to everybody. And I always try to put myself in other people's shoes, because if I was in the back of that truck or my loved ones was in the back of that truck, I would want them to get to the place that they needed to be as fast as they possibly can. You know what I'm saying? So
Your Honor, that is not true. I never was in no way of no kind of vehicle that's transporting anybody. That's not true.
Okay, all right, well, it's just getting dismissed anyway. But I just wanted to say, let everybody know that, that's my feelings on that, all right?
Yes.
All right, when can you pay the $240?
I get paid next Thursday. Would it be possible if I could do it next Thursday?
All right, I'm gonna give you till November the 11th. So I'm gonna give you till November the 15th. So
Yes.
you'll get a couple of paychecks in that time, so there'll be no reason why this isn't paid by then.
Yes, Your Honor. It will be paid next week. Promise.
8:25 a.m. is the review set for November 15th. I already got that stipulation of probable cause. We're going to dismiss the other matters. I told you I was going to waive the warrant fees, but you're going to be responsible for the reinstatement fees. Is there anything further, sir?
Can you tell me how much my reinstatement fees are so I can pay that as well?
You have 4 reinstatement fees of $45 a piece. So that's like $180.
180 plus 240.
Plus 240.
Okay.
All right, so I'm not concerned about the reinstatement fees. You have to concern yourself with the reinstatement fees if you want to approach the Secretary of State and have clearances here at the 36th District Court.
Yes, Your Honor, because I need my driver's license.
All right, that's what we're here for. All right, have a good day, sir.
Okay, you too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Did we ever get Miss whatchamacallit?
Yeah, she's under, Mrs. Green is under, let me make sure.
Miss Green, are you there?
She's under C. Howard.
I'm here under C. Howard.
Yes, I see. Okay, let's do this. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Aaron Anthony Garfield. And let me pull up the cases. All the cases. All right. Let's go to case numbers. SP 9505331, 15418262, 17360654, I can't read it. 18445413, 1845686661, 19485423, 19484831. Appearance for the record, please.
Lisa
Faulkner,
Green.
behalf defendant. I'm sorry, Ms. Green. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Faulkner. Lisa Green, Community Service Specialist at Probation Department, 36th District Court.
Your name, sir?
Aaron Garfield.
All right, Mr. Garfield, where is the baby?
He sleep.
I mean, every single solitary time. And to give you some background on your client today, Mr. Faulkner, he comes into court one day, and I give him credit trying to take care of these matters. How old are you, Mr. Garfield?
30.
30-year-old, very able-bodied young man, who seems to be very intelligent young man. And he has all of these driving infractions. So I told him, listen, you know, and he has a 5-month-old daughter or son? Son.
6 months. Yeah, he's a son. It's a boy.
His significant other is holding down 2 jobs away from her 6-month-old child, and Mr. Green says that he's doing the the care of the child in day to day. Now, I have three kids that are all grown now. I think probably most people in here have had kids, and we know 5 months old, you might catch them sleep once, you may even catch them sleep twice, but it's the 4th or 5th time that Mr. Green's in here, and I still haven't even heard a baby cry or anything. And he's told me that he's at home and the baby is there and everything. So I don't really, it's hard for me to buy Mr. Green's story. And furthermore, I'm like, you're an able-bodied man. Why aren't you getting out, getting some money? I asked him, do you like money? And he says he does like money. He said he only had $100 that day. And now he got up and left. But, so let's, I don't know why he would get up and leave.
Maybe the baby.
Yeah, he had to start crying.
There we go. Now, hey, there it is. First time I seen little man.
That's the second time.
That's the first time I seen him.
He went there with that lady in the room that one time.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Miss Nash says this is the second time. All right, so good. That relieves me right there and helps me out, helps you out. Now, Miss Green, Mr. Garfield was set to do 20 hours community service.
Yes.
And he had some back and forth with it. And can you give us some input on what's going on with that?
Well, he yes, he was assigned initially to the 9th precinct, and they discontinued community service due to the weather changing. So then he was reassigned to Love and Kindness, a veterans facility, where he completed the 20 hours on October the 6th of 2021.
All right. So for 20 hours of community service, I'm going to be way more than generous for you, sir. And I'm gonna give you credit for $20 an hour. So that's $400 worth fines and costs for doing. You said you cut some lawns. What else did you do over there?
Cut some lawns, cleaned the patio, and took out trash.
And last time I checked, those aren't $20 an hour jobs, but I'm giving you that credit anyway.
Appreciate it.
So that will take care of, let's say that takes care of, I'll give you a little bit more. Let's say that takes care of 18. I'm gonna print this out for you.
Quiet.
Let's take that care of that 18-4568-661 ticket, that no ops ticket that you entered into back in 2018 that you never paid. That's $432. We'll call that matter closed based on your completion of 20 hours community service.
Thank you.
We still have a host of other tickets here. So I told you that you said the last time we spoke that you would like to possibly pay some of this matter. Do you have any money with you, sir?
No, not today. No.
All right. So what we're going to do today, we're going to assign you to do 40 hours of community service. And I'm going to give you to just before Christmas time, December 13th, 2021, to complete that. I'll give you the same credit for that. So can we get a referral to Ms. Green for 40 hours of community service?
Okay.
And complete it by December 13th, 2021. I'm going to have you back here on that date at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
All right. What's his name? Is that Aaron Garfield Jr.?
No, his name Chase. Chase
All right.
Garfield.
Handsome young man too. So.
Thank you.
I'm I want you to be a positive role model for them, and part of being a positive role model is
Taking care of these affairs. Yeah.
taking care of your responsibility. We talked about that a lot, all right? So
Okay.
I'm happy for you that you took care of this. I am happy for you that you came in when on your own. You didn't wait until your court date to come in and tell us the issues that you were having. You came in ahead of time to let the court know, and I told you we'll work through that. But now you're going to have to do 40 hours of community service December 13th, 2021. I gotta believe that this work is going to make you is going to get infectious for you, and you're going to start doing these kind of things on your own when you have the time to do it. All right.
Okay.
May I add, Mr. Garfield, are you looking to go back to Love and Kindness and complete that 40 hours?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, I'll mail you out a new referral for that location today.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. If it's nothing further, I'll see you just before Christmas, sir. And take care. And we'll see you back soon.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day.
Good weekend, everyone.
All right. You
Thank
too.
you. Man, I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, man.
All right. He is making good progress. His attitude has changed too. Mr. Tolbert.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, sir. Let's pull his name up. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Derek Jason Tolbert, case numbers SP 119-21161, SP 12220321, SP 1222039, counts 1 and count 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Derek Tolbert.
Okay. Good morning to you, Mr. Tolbert. I appreciate your patience. We talked the last time, and you elected to take the Michigan Defensive Driving course, and I'm sure we gave you the ground rules for taking that course. I'm looking to see if did you send me that from straight to my email address?
Yes, sir. My fiance, she sent it from her email because my email wasn't working.
What's her name?
Your email. Her name is Chanel Wilson. But the email name is capital GLAMOUR that little dash B21 at yahoo.com.
I don't have her email here, but let's do this. Do you know when she sent that?
She sent it on 9/29.
9/29?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. Yes. Yes, I have it. All right. With that being said, you had, we're set to do that to complete this defensive driving course, and we do have the city attorney in here now. You also have, that was because of the careless driving ticket, which is a 3-point offense. So let's start by giving you the opportunity to let us know what you got from that driving course. And remember, we said the more input you bring, the more substantive information you bring, the better the deal will be for you. So I hope you have taken some good notes. And you also had a 31.0 speed limit, which I don't see here. Oh, you paid that. Oh man, you signed up for 4 points on your driver's license. All right, let's talk about what you learned.
Oh, yes. I learned how to be patient when I'm in traffic, and be aware. I learned how to stop when I'm supposed to stop. Go. When I'm supposed to go. Just follow the rules and be safe.
Mr. Tolbert. Mr. Tolbert.
Yes, sir.
What was that? I learned how to stop when I'm supposed to stop and go when I'm supposed to go and be. What was that? That course, did
I apologize.
You didn't take this course.
Yes, I did, sir.
Ms. Wilson took this course for you.
She sent it because my email, my phone was being disaffected, sir.
Mr. Faulkner.
I don't want to argue with you, but if that's how you feel.
It's not you. I'm not gonna let you argue with me. It's not an argument. It's not an argument. We first of all, we asked you to take the course and we asked you to bring back. You knew the ground rules. We asked you to come back in here and bring some substantive information. I think if Mr. Garfield's 6-month-old kid could talk, he could tell you that to stop at a red light or to go when the light is green. I want, the course got 14 chapters in one test. It has very specific substantive information in that course. I've learned
I'm sorry,
something.
sir. I didn't take no notes. I apologize, sir. I didn't take no notes.
But this is what we discussed. This is what we discussed. This was what the deal was.
I apologize, sir. I didn't.
Give him off. Give him off. All right. Well, but he's got some other stuff in here too. So he's got some other stuff in here too. Oh, just that. All right. So what we'll do is the city attorney is here, and he says he'll give you a blocking traffic because you ate those 4 points that you paid, and now more than 4. You had improper lane use too. He's got 6. So I thought that's why we were taking this course, so you can get some relief on that. But with that job you just came with, I was surprised he offered you that. So Mr. Faulkner, he has let me print this out. It's consuming marijuana while operating motor vehicles. What's the code? 333.297954. We'll,
Yeah, he paid 2 tickets, one of them 4 points, one of them 2 points.
yes.
I submit that the class aside, if this is just a regular case, that would be more than enough for a plea. I mean, he's already got hurt quite a bit.
I'll agree with you on that. As far as this, I agree too. As far as this violation, do you want to look up this code? I don't know if they're treating this like drunk driving or not. I guess it's not. It's not a 257. Let's see. This one code here, this 333. Get this book back on the line. 0.297954. Let's see what this says. If it's even right.
That's the right code.
It is the right code? Right. Well, it's not coming up. So, Mr. Faulkner, I'm looking up the one MCL code that he I'm not getting anything. All right, I have it. This act is not authorized. This act is not authorized operating, navigating, or being in physical control of any motor vehicle, aircraft, snowmobile, off-road, recreational vehicle, or motorboat under the influence of marijuana, transfer of marijuana or marijuana accessories to a person under the age of 21, any person under the age. So let's go back to this. The act allows a person to prohibit or otherwise regulate the consumption, cultivation, distribution, processing, sale, or display of marijuana and marijuana accessories on property. So what I have here, okay, this is section 4G, consuming marijuana while operating, navigating, or being in physical control of any motor vehicle, aircraft, snowmobile, off-road, recreational vehicle, or motorboat, or smoking marijuana within the passenger area of the vehicle on a public highway. Only thing I'm looking for, Mr. Faulkner, is so he can be advised on what the repercussions are if he was found guilty of this.
What's the exact charge, Your Honor?
Pardon me?
What's the charge on the?
It's consuming marijuana while operating motorboat, or off-road vehicle.
Yeah, I've never had that before.
It's NCL 333.27954. Section 4, paren G. All right, let's get when we get the state attorney on the line, we will we'll get an offer from them. The city is willing to dismiss their matters based on the heavy hit that you took from the 2 things that you already entered into. So we'll just, once we get that some understanding and get that cleared up, we'll recall the case. All right, who do we have next? Mr. Gunn. You there? Are you there, Mr. Gunn? John Gunn?
There we go.
All right. Let's call a case. This is the city of Detroit versus John Jacob Gunn. Case numbers SP 1079898. One and SP 1079882. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representative defendant, and your name, sir? Mr. Gunn, can you hear me?
All right, well, he's not.
Hello?
Okay, can you hear us, Mr. Gunn?
Yes.
Can you,
All right.
give us your name?
John J. Gunn.
All right, Mr. Gunn, you haven't satisfied the requirements.
Yeah, I know. That's my fault. I had basically my mom was telling me about this new law, clean slate law or something like that. And she was like, don't pay just yet. Just go to court, see what they say, da 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 da. And basically following her word.
Is your mom a lawyer?
No, sir.
You want to speak to
But
the lawyer?
she should be. She watched Fox too, not a lot.
Well, I really don't mind not wanting to be my lawyer then. Mr. Faulkner, can you help Mr. Gunn out? I ordered him to pay and gave him till October the 15th. How old are you, sir?
I'm 24.
He comes into court telling me that, forget what I said, his mom, he's gonna follow what his mom told him to do.
Oh, no. I was just she was just telling me to make sure. She didn't say don't pay. I got the money, sir. I was just trying to make sure.
What did you just say?
She was saying make sure. So like basically, if they go dismiss it, why pay the money if they go dismiss it? That makes sense to me.
Mr. Faulkner, people don't like how some people put things. And I just break it down and put it to as real as simplest way I can put it. I ordered him to do it, and his mom said, forget what I said, don't pay it because it might get dismissed. Isn't that what he told the court?
Well,
Yes.
basically not quite that severe. She said you might owe the money, but she just didn't know. I think she just wanted to be sure. They read their
That's
paper.
all it was, sir. That's all it was.
Mr. Faulkner's a good lawyer. He's protecting his client. I heard it as that Mr. Faulkner lightened it up a little bit for him. But at the end of the day, I said pay by October 15th. And furthermore, you see how people can. Furthermore, he says I have the money.
So let him pay it today, Your Honor.
Huh?
Let him pay it today, and then we're over with it.
You might want to have some better counsel. So, sir.
Yes.
Mom, is your mom there now?
No, sir. I don't live with my mother.
Oh my goodness.
I understand his position, Your Honor.
Huh?
My mom just trying to protect me and everything. So my mom don't got nothing to do with this, sir. She was just trying to help me out. That's all that
You
was.
injected your mom into the conversation.
Of course, but we don't gotta constantly talk about her. I mean, it is what it is. I'm here now, sir.
Listen, you don't tell me what we constantly talk about. This is my courtroom. I gave you an opportunity to pay by October 15th, and you come in here telling me the excuse that you gave me.
It's no excuse. I was just trying to see. I was just trying to make sure, sir. That's all that was.
Yeah, today is the 15th. I suggest you let him pay the money today.
Pay it today.
Yes, sir.
Zoom back in once it's paid. $480. I'm not concerned about the $45 reinstatement fees. I'm concerned about the $480, $249 a piece. There's the 2 tickets that have $285 by them. If you just pay the $240 of the $285, I'm satisfied with that. Zoom back in when it's paid or call 313-965-2402.
Excuse me, sir. You just said all I had to pay was $240 in the reinstatement fees?
No, $480. $480.
Okay. Got it.
Each matter.
All right. I'm about to send it right now.
All right, and then Zoom back in or call the court once it's paid so we can see that payment has been made. Well, let's set a review date. Let's bring you back next week. October 22nd, 2021 at 8:25 a.m. That way we'll know for sure. It'll have time to be processed and everything. All
right, no problem.
All right, if it's paid by then you don't have to show back up. If it's not paid, you got to be here.
Okay, I won't see you soon.
All right, very well.
That's the call of the day, Judge.
I mean, he does his own words. You know? All right. We have Mr. Lapkin. You there, sir? You gotta unmute yourself. Yep, unmute yourself. All right. All right. Give me the correct pronunciation of the first name. Nehru?
Nehru, yes.
All right, very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Nehru Lapkin, case number U611-32121. Appearances for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Nehru Lapkin. Nehru Lampkin.
We got you.
All right. It's a disorderly conduct ticket. Are you from Louisiana, sir?
I'm from Detroit, but I live in Louisiana.
Do you live in that music district there?
Yes, I live and work in the French Quarter.
All right. So, Mr. Faulkner, this is a disorderly conduct on here. It says Monroe with west of St. Antoine, defendant at location unauthorized playing music for profit due to public disorder and vice at location. I guess instructed defendant to pick up his instruments and leave. Defendant refused. I'm just trying to, I don't know if that's, and shouted obscenities and created or something. So that's what the allegations are. It's unfortunate that, I don't know what the situation was out there, but you routinely see people playing music on the street. I enjoy that aspect of coming downtown to the city and throughout the city. But be that as it may, there's an offer here to plead to disorderly conduct under a 6-month delay. But I'll dismiss upon payment of a $240 fine But I'll also give you an opportunity to go to trial, bring the matter and hash it out that way. Unless, Mr. Faulkner, what do you have to say as it relates to this matter, Mr. Faulkner?
Well, I believe that's a good choice, Your Honor. Either he pleads guilty or he gets a trial date. As long as we can do it by Zoom, since he's in Louisiana.
All right, sir.
If he wants a trial.
So, sir, do you want to speak to Mr. Faulkner in the breakout room regarding the matter, or what do you want to do?
Yes, I'd like to speak to him in the breakout room, please.
All right. What instrument do you play?
I sing vocals and I play percussion and I do comedy and slapstick.
All right. And we have, who's on the Rebel 4? We have 2 more. Well, actually, it's gonna be 3 more. What's your name, sir? And unmute yourself. I would say.
Derek Ghostin.
Oh, Ghostin. He's at trial. The officer was here. But I put you in a breakout room with the officer. I was downstairs. So the officer's long gone now. You want to get him back? All right.
He's over an hour late. So
I don't know if he's over all. He's been here. What time did you check in?
I checked in about 10:02. I was on time.
No, you weren't on time. No, you weren't on time now.
It was like 10:02 when I checked
I know.
in.
You're supposed to be here at 9 a.m.
Okay.
All right, let me see. The officer showed up. What about Mr. Lamp? You want to see? You want to show for us? Show us what he got in. Is Mr. Taylor? He lives in Louisiana. I mean, I'm on top of the line. Here, let's see what we can do.
I gotta go check on 340. You ain't gotta check on this guy.
Call them, see if you can get in touch with the officer right quick.
Which officer was it?
Braxton.
Because he had a whole lot of tickets, right?
He doesn't have a whole lot. He's got 1, 2, 3. No improper plates, no insurance, and unregistered untitled. Oh, he does have more. Right. All right. So he's got some that are gonna get dismissed.
You know what? Here's the thing. I'm not even, officer came.
I don't know why the officer left. Why he didn't ask me?
Oh, he's not in the breakout room?
No.
Yeah, because I haven't, I was a 340. Let me go check.
All right. Give us a minute on that.
Okay.
No, but he wasn't.
As long as we're not closed, the court is
Yeah.
still going. It's not-
I don't lock the courtroom because I understand people have trouble with devices and all kind of stuff. Plus, I want them to get this stuff resolved. But Cass Lawrence won this thing. But did we get APA Wolf?
Yes. Hi, it's Courtney Perkins from calling again. Anybody doing that thing for us? Thank you. Okay, bye.
She's checking in now.
Oh, she said give her a few minutes.
Just a few more minutes, Mr. Tolbert. She'll check in a minute.
I didn't notice it. You said it broke?
Yeah, some of those boils or those keloids.
Really? I can't pay attention to the
All right, Ms. Gentry, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I appreciate your patience. Let me see what you're, one, two, three, four. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So, so let's go to, this is the city of Detroit. What's your first name? Paris?
Precious.
Precious?
Precious.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Precious Janae Gentry, case number SP 745832, counts 1 and counts 2, and 16222258, counts 1 and counts 2. If it were me, you know, if I was doing this, if I was in this situation, I would just set a trial date for these matters, but that's up to you. You have 2 tickets that are in default, and I'll do the same for you as I've done for everyone else. If you take care of these other matters whenever they're disposed of or something, I will go back and I'll wipe away some of the discretionary fees. Do you want a trial date or do you want to get an offer today?
I could do a trial date.
The matters are pretty old. All right, so let's give a trial date for January 28th, 2022 at 9 a.m. Okay?
If I take it today, what would I have to do? Because I was trying to get my license before the year was out. I was trying to take care of everything if I could.
See if we can get her a sooner trial date. The quickest trying to get her license. But on this date, I want you to bring some money in, all right, so we can take care of these 2 matters that are outstanding, that are in default.
Okay.
How does November 15th sound?
I'm sorry.
November 15th, 2021 at 9 a.m.
November 15th. That's fine.
And then bring that money in for take care of those other civil infractions, all right?
So do I have to come in because I don't stay in Detroit? I
No,
stay in
you do it by
Ohio.
Zoom. You do it by Zoom.
Okay.
All right? You need anything?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
I'm sorry.
Have a great day. November 15th. I'll see you back on Zoom at 9 a.m. November 15th.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. All right. Listen, Mr. Faulkner, is Mr. Lampkin there?
He couldn't get out.
All right. What we'll do, like I say, I don't know what happened.
He's
All right,
out.
Mr.
He's out now.
I don't know what happened out there on the scene, but I'll make you a deal. You're a performer, right?
Yes, sir.
And you say you're good, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, give us a good performance right now, and then we'll dismiss this ticket. How about that?
That'd be great.
Do you need to get your drumsticks or something?
Nah, let me you know what? Why don't I sing to you? That's what I do out here, and I can put that right up right here. Hold on a second.
Now you got the whole YouTube audience.
I'm from Detroit, so I'm gonna sing a Detroit song, something that I know you'll recognize.
I thought you would hit us with the drums as well. The tapping.
They're all out in the car, all packed up and you know, ready to go to work. So, but when I perform on the street, I play the congas and I make funny rhymes, and then I sing songs, you know, with background tracks, and I have a little dog that goes and gets money from the audience and brings it back to me. I put that in because of COVID-19 to help with social distancing.
And you train that dog yourself, huh?
Yes, sir.
So he's just multi-talented.
Yes, sir. She also she does quite a few things in this scene. We're at here. Okay. Oh,
She probably gets you a little more money, doesn't she? The dog.
A lot more money. I was performing on the sidewalk in New Orleans, and this little dog just kind of came out of nowhere and started eating my lunch. And so I took it home. It was like little tiny Chihuahua mix. I took it home, and the second day when I came out with the dog, immediately, just because you have a dog, people put money in.
Yeah.
So, and the dog knows better. He's like, I'm not missing out on another home. I know I'm about to keep this home.
She's very grateful. Where you at, Robin? Come.
We're ready.
All right, I'm trying to pull up the track.
All right, we'll let you get that pulled up. All right, APA Wolf.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Tolbert, Derek Tolbert, he has a ticket that's a state matter, and it's consuming marijuana while operating motor vehicle. And that's MCL 333.297954 of Section 4G is what they wrote.
I'm all nervous. I can't.
Take your time. Get it right. We want to have good performance here.
And then I guess even the biggest, the most seasoned performers are always nervous before they start, right? I used to be a concert violinist, and I was shaking my shoes when I had to do a solo part.
This is not the first time I performed in court for a judge.
So I'm not unique. Man, I thought I was.
It's been a
Just
long
don't get
time.
in
though.
any other
It has
cases,
been
man.
it has been a long time because the first judge I performed for also in Detroit, also for being the same charge in the same block, 27 years ago or something like that.
Mr. Lampkin, it's good to stick to the case we're on. You don't have to get
You're right. You're right. Okay. We ready? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Right.
Can you hear the music?
Yep.
Mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Hey, Brother, Father, we don't need to escalate. War is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Hey, picket lines and picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Ooh.
All right. I got
Woo! Come on, Judge. Work with me here now.
Got you.
Everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us? Simply cause our hair is long. Oh, you know we've got to find a way to bring some love and understanding here today. Yeah, picket lines.
All right.
Picket lines.
All right. Well, you know something? 71, 19, I wasn't even born then. That was over 50 years ago. And
I'm older than you.
Those lyrics are, he keeps on hitting me. No, you're not older than me, but those lyrics still ring true to this very day. I get up this morning.
It seemed they're more relevant today.
Did you write that? Did you write that song?
No, that's Marvin Gaye.
That's Marvin Gaye. You get up this morning and they're on picket lines and at the John Deere factory fighting for better wages. They're out in California and Hollywood fighting for the unions are fighting for better wages, and they want things as simple as a lunch period. While they're doing their work, some time to just take off for lunch. And you have, they said the CEO of John Deere. And I don't mean to knock him, if you can get it, you can get it. They've increased his salary by 60%. And the workers that are out there actually hands-on and now it takes a whole team to put it together, and definitely the CEO is a leader of that team, but the workers down there are fighting for just trying to get a little more than $30 an hour. And I was spent 20.8 years UAW at Ford Motor Company. So I know that, and a lot of other things that Marvin Gaye was talking about are still relevant today. So hopefully we can get beyond that. But Mr. Lampkin, you've gotten beyond this. For that very good performance, I'm going to dismiss your matter.
Thank you.
You know, as I said before, you know, when I go to any city, those type of performances are really what keeps the city alive and pumping and that vibe going. So you keep up the good work. As it relates to the other part of what the officer mentioned in the ticket, you know, if there was some sort of discourse there, I hope that you can reflect on that and probably see maybe how you can handle things a little bit differently as it relates to that.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, anything further, sir?
No, sir. I just want to thank you for your professionalism and your consideration.
Oh, certainly, sir. Keep it up. And whenever you're in Detroit again, we look forward to seeing you. You can stop by the court and just step in and say hi.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Judge Perkins.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
And you do the same. Bye now.
All right. Yes.
Could you give me the ticket number for the Tolbert matter?
SP 1222032.
Leave me. Thank you, Jesus.
Judge?
Yes.
I pulled up the ROA and it shows, I mean, I don't know what you have, but it just shows that he pled to a 3-month delayed sentence on it. So I don't know if there's something different.
Let's see what I have here.
And to complete the Michigan defensive driving course.
Yeah,
at least that's what it shows at the bottom.
He completed the Michigan defensive driving course. As it relates to the narcotic drug violation, the plea is not guilty for that. This is the other traffic stuff we've come to a resolution on. Your matter with this consuming, did you get the right ticket number?
Yes, I pulled it up. It says the drug-related violation. I just see at the bottom from the last court date, it just says pled to a state matter 3-month delayed. So I don't know if that was supposed to be for this matter or not.
No, I don't believe so. So if there's he's gonna pay something today. I just want to know what you want to do with this one. Because this one is still open.
Judge, I probably would have done a 3-month delayed sentence for this offense.
Okay.
So once it's paid, then it could be dismissed.
Now, when I looked up my other purpose for getting you on the line is I looked up the MCL and it doesn't have anything about the ramifications of it. I want to let him know what he's facing if he was guilty of it. And then another concern I have is, you know, I know it's not written under a 257, so it's not written like it's a drunk driving ticket. I want to make sure, I just want to know the penalties behind it.
Judge, could you give me the MCL code again? Because just on the ROA, it does show a city ordinance. So I don't know if that was just entered in wrong.
The MCL number is 333.297.954, paren 4, paren G. You said the officer's gonna show back up? Yeah. What do you wanna do? I don't see no officer just leaves.
I don't. Who knows? You might get called on the run.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dismiss it. The officer can rewrite it.
You know, I put my objection that he did show up.
I got you.
I understand, but you know, like on 831, it's a hearing, not a formal.
On which one?
On 831. The last one.
I got you. Effective. Quick. Bill is paid. You want. All right. Mr. Golston. Mr. Faulkner.
Yes.
Here's the situation with Mr. Golston. Today is the date and time set for a trial. And I'm gonna call it. All right, so today is the date and time set for a trial. Let's call the case, this is the City of Detroit versus Derek Darrell Golston, case numbers SP 11501801, SP 115018, counts 2 and counts 3, SP 11501831, SP 115056, counts 1 and 2, and SP 11652288, count 1. Hearing for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant, and your name, sir?
Derek Darrell Golston.
May it please the Honorable Court, Untitled Clause P60162, on behalf of the City of Detroit.
Let me start by asking you, do you have insurance and plates and stuff, sir?
Yes, I do.
Can you show us proof of that?
For which vehicle?
You dismiss it with.
No, I understand that. But the point is, make sure he's got some insurance, right? That's the overriding, which vehicle, how many vehicles do you have?
I have a couple of them.
Do you have insurance on all of them? A 2009 Jaguar. And a 2008 Mercury, unless that's Mercedes. So anyway, here's the deal, Mr. Faulkner. Mr. Golston is today is the date time set for a trial.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna dismiss, where's Golston's right here. I'm gonna dismiss case numbers. We'll take care of these now. SP 11652881, dismiss. SP 115052262, dismiss. SP 115052261, dismiss. I'm going to dismiss those matters right now, officer, because I've been watching the room. The second case is set of no insurance, improper plates, and no registration. Then he's got a defective equipment ticket that's set for a hearing. Those matters are set for trial as well.
I didn't hear any of that, Your Honor. The last part about the officer.
Yeah, he was in the room, and I put him in a breakout room, but Mr. Goss was in another room, so the officer just left.
Motion to dismiss unless he was excused for some reason.
No, he wasn't excused. He just left. He just left altogether. He didn't show up. So I'm gonna let Mr. Goss put his objection if he's gonna make an objection on the record.
Yes, I'm taking the objection on the record. The officer did appear, and I'm not sure exactly what happened to Officer Max Trester. However, Mr. Golson didn't even appear to court to 10:02, and he was scheduled at 9 o'clock in the morning, Your Honor. So, possibly the officer didn't see it in the courtroom, thought he didn't hear. So I'm asking to reset this trial for a trial.
Yeah, I would say that the officer has a responsibility. Does not make the decisions of when he's excused. The court is the one that can do that, and you didn't do it. He wasn't excused.
All right. So I just want to see listen, Mr. Golston. All right. So I'm going to dismiss the tickets, but he's still going to have that defective equipment ticket that's out there. It wasn't set for. I know that's kind of like just because it wasn't set for a hearing today, it's still a defective bumper. I'm going to dismiss everything.
Yeah, no, I object because it's set for a hearing today, not a forum.
I understand, and I note your objection for the record, but Officer Beckstresser was here. We could have easily resolved that matter had he not just left.
Your Honor, but at the same time, it wasn't to be totally resolved at this time. It's just for a hearing, not a formal hearing.
Understood.
So there's no reason for Officer Beckstresser to be here for that matter.
Yeah, but it's just in the interest of judicial economy, I'm gonna dismiss it because he was here. And we could have resolved all of this at one time had he not left. So in the interest of judicial economy, it's I'm gonna dismiss the matters. I mean, he can always refile the case.
Yes, sure.
That's what he can do, you know. So, all right, we're gonna dismiss. But next time, sir, if it says 9 a.m., you gotta be here at 9 a.m.
Okay, no problem. The whole thing was I had a funeral yesterday. I just had a lot going on. And when I looked, and far as that bumper, I did get that bumper fixed on my Grand Marquis too. When I bought it,
that's the kind of ride I have.
Yeah, when I bought it, it didn't have no bumper, but I did get it fixed.
That's pretty clean. Mine is a little cleaner than that, though.
Hey, yours cleaner than this? I also got one of these. Too. That's one of my toys. Yours cleaner than this?
Nah, it's not clean. That's a 96 Impala. It's not that clean. That's
it's
clean.
A 95.
95.
Yes, sir.
Who died? Whose funeral did you go to?
No one.
You just said you went to a funeral yesterday.
Oh, you talk about yesterday. My friend of mine, his mother passed from cancer yesterday.
All right. All right. All right, Mr. Golston. You got a luckily now. He can still reissue that ticket.
Okay. It shouldn't have never been a ticket in the first place. But
that's what they all say.
I told you,
but he means it.
I was at the bar and they told me to pull up on the sidewalk and it was like 12 something in the morning. I wasn't in nobody's way.
Yeah, but you can't be pulling up on the sidewalk, Sean. You want to just show off your ride.
Nope, it wasn't nowhere to park. The bar was that crowded.
You cannot pull up on the sidewalk.
I say you're right, but that's where they asked me to park at. That's where they told me to park at. I was listening to them.
Yeah, because they wanted some more people to come in their club because they got that fancy Impala out there. You don't want your car on the other street because somebody's gonna probably steal it. So you wanted to pull it and you wanted to show it off.
I wasn't even in the Impala, sir. I was in the Jag that day.
Jag, Impala, same difference. All right. Have a good day, sir.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sir.
dismiss. This one,
Yes, Judge. So I could only pull up the act. I don't see what the penalties would be for it, though.
yeah, I don't know why they don't have that in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Judge.
All right, so, and the reason why, the main reason why I asked is because it's very important that he knows, because on a lot of moving violations that require points, even though you take it under a 3-month delay and it'll be dismissed on whatever we do, payment of fine, or even the whole 3 months, he will still not be able to, that will still abstract to the Secretary of State. So I want him to be fully aware of what he's getting into if he decides to resolve the case by that offer. And he can't be aware of that if we can't find out what the repercussions are for. But it seems as though consuming marijuana while operating a motor vehicle, maybe we can look up on the index. Maybe not, I'll look that up at the SOS driving offense code. Let me see. Are you still there, Mr. Culver?
Tolbert, his name was just on there. I don't see it now.
He was on there.
Just a minute ago.
Oh, okay, we lost him. Oh, if he comes back in.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my call had dropped, Your Honor.
That's fine. I figured it did. All right. Do you understand where the court is going with this, sir? Did you hear everything I said about? You understand what you're getting into before you make a decision on this?
Yes, you said something about me having something about the Secretary of State.
Yeah, so it seems as I can't find the, let's see if we can look it up through the, what you call it, did we lose them again?
I'm serious.
Okay. I don't know. It would be interesting to know if I can't know, and this Wolf and the prosecutor can't find it out. I certainly wouldn't expect you to be able to find it out. Maybe you could, but I wouldn't expect that you to do it. But so Ms. Wolf, what are we gonna do? we can give an opportunity to set a trial date in the matter. And at that time, you can get us some more information on that. Or you give me options.
So, Judge, I would just again say that he could do the 3-month delayed sentence if that's what he chooses to do. And if not, just set a trial date and we can go from there and see if I can find out what's happening or see if the officer will appear then at that trial date.
Yeah, and the only reason I won't allow him to take the 3-month delay is because I believe he has to know and be fully aware of his rights and what he's entering into before he does that.
Understood, Judge.
Mr. Faulkner?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any input?
Well, is it a whole thing because we don't know what the sentence could be because there's no ramifications?
Yes.
I don't know if that's grounds for dismissal. I can't in good faith make it. Even though if you pled guilty, what could you do to him?
No, you see what I'm saying? The problem is that, you know, a lot of the moving violations have implications of driving sanctions. And even if it's under a 3-month delay, and even if he paid the fine today and we dismissed the ticket today, it was still abstract for the Secretary of State because you cannot take an abstractable ticket like that and delay it, from what I understand, and avoid the Secretary of State consequences on there. So
that's true, and even if you dismiss it later on, the consequences are still there. They don't remove them.
Consequences are still there. So we don't. I'm not able to apprise him of what the penalties are. I don't even know if it's I'm assuming it's a 93-day misdemeanor, but I'm assuming, and it's not. I'm looking up in the statute, and it doesn't have it written there, and so I can't apprise him of what the ramifications are for this.
Well, it would be then either a dismissal or a trial, as far as I'm concerned.
And even at trial date.
Just a trial date, that's all we can do.
All right. So, well, do you want to speak with Miss Wolf in a breakout room on behalf of your client?
Will it do any good, Miss Wolf?
I would just think we should set a trial date.
Yeah, I think so too, Judge.
All right.
I don't think she's going to dismiss it, and I don't think I want him to plead guilty. So I guess we're trial date.
Well, I'll tell you this, Mr. Tolbert, I'm gonna set a trial date, but I'll tell you this, and if we can't find any information more than what we know now, I'm gonna dismiss the date then anyway, because even if he got found guilty, I don't have anything to go by and to apprise him of what, you know, I'm sure it's a misdemeanor, but other than that, I can't fully in good conscience allow him to be found out. If we get that other additional information that we're looking for, then of course it'll be up to him at that point.
Yes, sir.
Unless the officer just doesn't show up. So I want you to understand everything that's going on, Mr. Tolbert.
Okay.
Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. As it relates to the matters that we discussed for the city matters, for SP 11921161 and SP 1222039, counts 1 and counts 2. I'm going to dismiss those 3 matters. And for the reason that first, Mr. Golston was elected to take the Michigan Defensive Driving course, and he's done that. He's provided the court with proof of that. Secondly, even though I wasn't satisfied. I thought Mr. Golston could have done a lot better job of bringing us that information.
Your Honor?
No, I'm sorry, strike that, Mr. Tolbert.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Tolbert could have done a lot better job of getting us that information. I'm gonna still give him credit for taking that course. And furthermore, he signed up for 6 points on his driver's license, which is really punishment enough because he's gonna have to live with those 6 points for 3 years. And the insurance man is gonna do way more harm to him than anything that I can do. So, with those matters gonna be dismissed. For the matter that for the matter of SP 1222032, count 1. I know it says a 3-month delay, but in the file, and I don't know if we were gonna offer that to him on this day or not. But with the issues that we've had surrounding that, we will allow Mr. Golston to set that matter for trial. I'm sorry, Mr. Tolbert. I'm sorry, thank you. We'll set that matter for a trial. And that trial date will be January 28, 2022 at 9 a.m. Waive any warrant fees on those other matters, but if there's any reinstatement fees, you're gonna have to pay those reinstatement fees on the civil infractions, sir. Other than that, I said I'll waive, if there's any warrant fees, I'll waive those warrant fees, but if there's any reinstatement fees on the civil infractions, you're gonna have to pay those. Looks like you have like at least 2 civil infractions that you have to pay, but it'll show up on the system. If you pay those civil infractions, you'll get clearances here at the 36th District Court, and you can go get a driver's license. And then you come back on January 28, 2022 at 9 a.m. for the state matter.
Okay, how much do I owe?
Well, you're probably only gonna owe the $245 reinstatement fees, but as soon as we get that inputted in the system, I can let you know more, but.
Your Honor, has his license been suspended because of the January ticket that we're gonna have a trial on?
No, his license shouldn't be suspended for that. His license, I don't know if his license is suspended at all, but if it is suspended, it's suspended behind the other matters.
Okay.
That the civil infractions. All right?
Yes.
You understand everything, sir?
Yeah, so you saying that my license is suspended?
I don't know if you want to run his license and see.
Well, I can't hear you.
I'm gonna run a license and see if it's suspended or not.
Oh no, my license is not suspended.
Well, we'll see.
Court date.
All right, your license is valid. So you're
okay.
So you just show up for your trial date, sir. That's all you have to worry about now.
Okay, so just my trial date on January
Yeah.
28th?
January 28, 2022 at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, too.
All right, Ms. Wolf, I appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Judge. Was that all then?
Yeah, that should be it. We have one more person. Who's on the line there? 918-2378. It's Tolbert. It's Tolbert. Yeah, it appears that that's everyone.
All right. Have a good day, Judge.
Great weekend. See you
You
soon.
too. Bye-bye.
Ms. Wolf, bye-bye.
Bye now.
All right. Mr. Tolbert?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're free to leave, sir. Just make sure you come back on January 28th.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
All right.
All right, this one was dismissed. You already put it in off the ROAs. So you have that. This is total stuff.
They had a lot of stuff that I had to.
The review date is December 13th, 2021. No, that was an easy one. You already put it in. That one right there. October, you can put that in. All right, I believe that'll do it.
Okie doke.
All right, good to see you, Mr. Governor.
The same. Good to see everybody. Sonia, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
All right,
Your wife, how is she?
What was that?
Yeah.
I asked about your wife, how is she?
Oh, doing well, thank you.
Good, okay.
All right, well, we'll
Okay.
see. And Ms. Williams Law, always a pleasure. And today that'll be